Hello everyone. Today, we are going to talk about chemistry and life. Did you know that many of the chemicals are in fact common in our daily lives? And the chemical we like to focus on is calcium hydroxide. First of all, what is calcium hydroxide? The chemical formula of it is CaOH2. It is a compound of three elements. Ca represents calcium, H stands for hydrogen, while O means oxygen. When calcium reacts with hydroxide, calcium loses 2 electrons and becomes cations, while hydroxide ions, which is called anions, gain 2 electrons. As a compound consists of metal and a non-metal, the bonding of the compound is ionic bond. So, the next question is, how can we obtain calcium hydroxide? Before we can successfully obtain a man-made calcium hydroxide, we need to first prepare a calcium carbonate, or better known as the limestone, which can be found in nature. When it is heated, it emits carbon dioxide, and what's left is calcium oxide, also called quicklime. Finally, water is added to calcium oxide in order to form our target substance, calcium hydroxide. This is how we can obtain it. Now, let's move on to the physical properties of calcium hydroxide. The melting point of calcium hydroxide is 580 degrees Celsius. It is insoluble in water and alcohol, but soluble in acids and glycerol. Its pH value is 12.4, so it is alkaline. For the chemical properties of calcium hydroxide, there are 2 reactions, and the work equations of the 2 reactions are shown here on the screen. In addition, when more water is added to calcium hydroxide, it turns from sick lime to lime water, which is the saturated solution form of calcium hydroxide. Lime water reacts with carbon dioxide and forms calcium carbonate. The whole process is in fact a cycle. First, with calcium carbonate, after heating, it becomes calcium oxide. When water is added, we get calcium hydroxide. It turns back to calcium carbonate again when mixed with carbon dioxide. Calcium hydroxide is very useful to our daily lives. It is widely used in farming and the food industry. In farming, since calcium hydroxide is alkaline, it is used to neutralize acidity in the soil and lakes affected by acid rain. In the food industry, calcium hydroxide is used in the production of soft drinks and pickled cucumber, as well as the Chinese delicacy century eggs.